Okay guys, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Hazy Graphics. So by creating this particular flyer, please subscribe to my channel if you just joined me for the first time. Also put on the notification bell, you will get notified whenever I post new video. So let's just go straight to this. The resources will be in the description of this video. Do well to get them. So you can, our background will be setting it to black, as I won't be needing it again. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be bringing it a particular shape. So let's just increase the shape. Just make sure it is this guy. Scroll. I'll just leave it like this. So the next thing is gradients. You click on the plus icon, this other side. You move this light to this side, then this other one just make it black. It's actually of no use, but make it black. So you can choose to move this light, or I think when I made the design I didn't. Let's just leave this slide here. Alright, so you're not seeing the effects now, but you'll know why I'm doing this soon. So the next thing is I'll come to here. No, the gradient is still selected. Now click on texture, come to this. So I'll be changing the texture of, so recent, to my recent. Then I'll come to this guy. Then I'll just size it. I'm just looking for one that view. Okay, let's just come here. Okay, so select any place of your choice. Alright, so when I click on enable, you can see the thing is now stretched. Okay, so I will just come here and I will lock it here. So I'll copy this also with it selected. Then I'll come to texture, click on texture. So we're trying to get rid of that. We'll click on this particular image. So let's just scale it up to that level. Okay, so I'll keep it like that. Alright, so we have this guy here. Just need to be sure this guy is fully stretched out. Okay. So which one are we seeing? So I actually want this one to be at the bottom. Okay, so I get to lock them. So you can just, maybe you want anyone to be more visible, just flip it like that. Alright, so I'll stick with it like this. So the next thing I'll be bringing is a particular image from my lens flare. I was having it somewhere around before until I moved it. So this is this particular lens flare. So I just increase the size and I'll position it somewhere around here. Okay, copy it, position it somewhere around here. Okay, so you can flip it. Okay, So wow, before I'll copy it again, I just reduce the size, hide that one, then lock this ones. Now I have this guy. Come to this size and position it like this. Now this guy is now 2. So the next thing is just okay. Now and we'll lock this. So it's giving like a reflection, that light reflection at the back. Now you can see this is how I created the background. So the next thing is I'll bring in a shape. So we have this. So I'll copy and I'll just position this here. Okay, so we will also use that particular side. Now you see the way I did it, right? Let me just be sure that I'm using the exact okay, I did the other way around. So let's just delete this, click on it, copy it, go to edit, reduce the radius, so drag it to this particular side. Don't just move it, just leave it like this. So it will give you a problem when you're trying to adjust it. So I will merge these two. Okay, now because it's the same color, that's why I've not seen any. So this particular gradient I made use of this guy over here. Now I tried making use of this one, but I made use of this guy. Now this one, I made it come here, the pencil tool. It puts this number, erase whatever. So a check mark, a mark will happen there. This correct. Click on OK. This, come to this other slide. Click on this pencil. Click on the pencil and input this figure. FE quadruple 0. Okay, okay. Alright. So we are good. I just feel like maybe let's just move this down a bit. Okay, so we have this guy over here. Now, subsequent times I'll be bringing in this guy just to now see my alright, so I'll just position this slide here and so I'll just lock it. So the next thing I'll be doing is hopefully I'll bring in. Now this is actually the message of this particular brand. Now just look at the way this is appearing. I can just come here and reduce the opacity. See it? Like this is the message of this particular brand because the brand is actually celebrating its 1 year anniversary. I can just this is actually one way you can create background in Pixellab. You can see it's actually blending with the background. I'm not seeing it, but it's still good. but that's not what we're doing here. I'll be moving to the front, then I will just reduce the size. Okay, so that done, I'll increase this by 10, increase this a bit. 4, let me tamper with this. Okay, you can see the color is now popping out. It's stated there it's 1 year anniversary. So bring in our grid, bring in this guy, position it here, bring in another one, position it somewhere around, then I'll bring in another one, I'll just position it somewhere around. Okay, so the next thing I will just come and I will lock this, get rid of, but I'll just come and deactivate the grid here. Or however, I believe you've gotten what we're up to. So the next thing is I will bring in my model. Now you can see this, the way we did our images, kind of making our background is making the image to blend in the background. You can even use them to form a background. So we just chip in this woman here, position her here. Now I've locked this guy, so I'll bring in a shape, a different shape entirely. I decided to make use of gold. You can see my gold gradient. Now how do I get this gold gradient from? One, you can select it either from this image or the golden ribbon. So you click on plus, click on this. By default yours will be whatever color it is. Click on this side, click on this pen bucket, click on this pen tool, this eyedropper, come to this guy. Now okay, so select this. Now this is appearing to be too dark. Okay, so I'll stick with this. Now this other guy, I think I'll go with a lighter version. Okay, so this is what I'll be sticking with my. That's how I got the color. I was sticking with the one I used before. The next thing we'll be doing is bring in our text. Sales offer. Now it depends on the kind of typeface you'll be using, as the typeface I'm actually using is, I don't want it to spread, so I'm making use of Beaver's name. So this is where this particular grid, the one I kept there, come in handy. Okay, so the next thing is shadow. Maybe just leave it at that. -4. Okay, so we have this. So you can now choose to reduce the opacity. Now I have this here. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be bringing in a different shape. Okay, let's just resize this and hopefully maybe 2, then color. Now just steal the bright part of that ribbon you used the other time. Have me going back there, just do it. Just as we stole for this one, just do the other one. The bright part, just the bright part we used. Now be careful of the shape you're using. You can see my shapes here, the spaces are kind of equal. I was able to gauge them with my eyes. Okay, so I will bring this guy 10% discount. Okay, then okay, percent discount. So we have this guy here. So the thing is, the next one is changing the typeface to a bold typeface. So I use Montserrat. So just scale it up to probably that. You use that, bring in this guy. So clicking this guy. So I have some no female clothes bags, and now you know we used for that particular guy. Now this particular font, you will actually want to make use of irregular. Okay, so I made this center and the size was about 14. Let's make it 15. Okay, so we have this guy there. So I'll bring this and I'll copy this. 5th. To 10th June 2023. Okay, so this is where this come in handy. Okay, I'll go with this size because I was using. Okay, starts and ends. now. Okay, so the way it is, I can actually just put this one here to make it align with each other. Start and ends. Okay, we have this guy here, so bringing a different shape. Okay, so I have this guy. Now, so the best thing is I'll be changing the color. I'll be giving it the same red, not the red we used the other time. Or you can just come here from this lady's clothes and pick. Now, let's use the red we used the other time. Those two reds. And where do we move it? Those reds from was. However, let me just get the dark one from here. This is the color code A6000. Now, so that's the essence of me using darker one. You can see the one we used was bright, and if I'm to put a text, it's not going to be visible. So this I'm going to put this like this. Now we use this color. I thought I took it from. So here I'm going to apply shadow. I'm going to blur everything completely. So I'll come here and draw this light to this. Okay, so I'll be giving it the color of the red, right? Now I think we still have to work our dress. Okay. Now, alright, so this is what we have. Copy. So I think I'm just gonna speed up this video. So that's what I'll be doing. So you see the other side. Okay, so color. Okay, so we will just, then we're done. Practically we're almost done. when you look at this guy here, we're almost done. Now this ribbon, this, so I'll just move my hand like this, just slide it. Okay, so just leave it like that and come to okay, so we'll just leave it like this. All I'm after is that touch. Now, being the thing happens to be in a blood form. Okay, so I'll just do one. You see the way I'm going to do the rest. Shape. We'll leave it like this. You can just choose to give it stroke, but it's not necessary, bro. So the next thing is where those pictures, they're gonna come very handy. Now I know where I kept every of my pictures during my WhatsApp images, so I'm just going to see sort by newest. So this was where the client spoke to me about the shoe. Now I think I have to reduce the size a bit. Okay, so give it a bit of stroke. Okay, so I'm just going to use two images for you, just two. I don't want this, the video is already too long. Now I'll just copy. Now you can either choose this stroke, the gold, the one with gold. You can use this particular area, newest. Okay, so I'll be using, hopefully the essence of me using this clothes was because the lady actually sells clothes, but I think I have like a better one that I can use that will still convey that she sells clothes. Okay, so I will just stick with it like this. So the model, this guy, this woman, then I will come to eraser, I'll come to this, then I will just move this slide down. Okay, so we're actually covering that angle of the lady, so you're not seeing any other thing. So now for the brand logo, so I was actually thinking of putting it somewhere around here, so using this guy. Then I thought of changing the texture, giving it a texture. So let's wait. Subscribe to my channel, please. Just comment, tell me thank you, like this video, whatever. Please just like this video. Okay, so it's practically like the same thing. So I thought of using something like this, but our brand logo is made up of gold. So if I duplicate it, and I just ignore because we're actually covering that part. So I'm just gonna keep here and lock this. The lady actually insisted I use. So what's a brand logo from gallery? We'll be selecting it from that particular area. Sort by newest. I actually don't like this logo. It's a bit childish. It's not professionally made. So I just select this dark parts. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Okay, so we have this. Now Davis Empire. We can just come here and bring in our copy this. Now presents. So we're using white, and I'll be using autograph personal use. Just stretch this out. Now this doesn't looks cool because it's actually the text is not connecting to the body. Present, you know, when we are communicating, it should be somewhere around there. But let me just leave it like this. Present, you should find your Devil's Empire. You should just find your way around. Now, if you want to do it like this way, the way I did it here, now I strongly recommend you doing it like this. Just I'll send you this image. I don't want to go back again. I'm sending this image so you can do it like this, but however I'll just be using this particular preset. Maybe I'll just try and look for some way and to just like balance this. So I just flip this, come here and flip it this other way around. Okay. So we can choose to lock this. Now it's already looking cool. Now we know we try to achieve balance using. Now I can bring in one of these golden confetti, just one, not too much, just one. Come to this guy. I'll move my grid here and select this side here, then come here, just add this guy. Okay, now that side, that's okay. Copy this. It's like a celebration, the person is celebrating, so that's why I'm using confetti. So let me just copy this and position this one somewhere around. No, it's not necessary. You can set, because I'm looking at it now, I'm seeing it's kind of odd. Alright, so we are done. You can just save your image. Now any of this application you can use to bring about the beauty of this. But however, I'll be making use of Photoshop Express. Now, so this is what we just did. So I'll send you this one and the one I did before. So I'll come to creating. I'll increase this, I'll sharpen it. Now I forgot something. DS, I'll apply DS to it. Then contrast. Let's tamper with the saturation first. Not too much, please. Not too much. I would have preferred you using the vibrant. They both work a bit alike. So let's look at contrast. So this is how it is before, this is how it is now. So if I come here and is the shadows, I just take it down. Okay, this is how it is before, this is how it is now. So we are good. You can just click on next and you can save your image. You can just click on save to gallery. That's done. It's done saving. So that's everything we'll be having for this particular video. But I told you I forgot to do something. Now there's this lens flare we doubled, if you remember, and we did it. So you just bring it to the front and just make sure you can just put it somewhere like this. They'll be reflecting on this lady, and just reduce the opacity. You can still make it big, however. So these are it is. You can now go through the formal process. Okay, so that's all for this particular tutorial. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll see you in the next video.